This business really works on momentum. All right, it's been some time, guys. It's been at least 30 days, maybe even more, like 40 days. Let's talk about it. Yeah, sometimes you need to take a break, not because you want to, but because you're kind of forced to. And that's business for you, you know? Business goes through these ebbs and flows. It goes through all of these trials and tribulations that don't make every single day completely perfect. Well, transparently, the last couple of weeks have been some of the hardest things I've ever had to deal with in business. I really got tested this month. Some of the things that you can't predict sometimes just happens and occurs. So to catch you guys up to speed with what's happened over the last 30, 40 days is this last month, I had some key members in my company leave. And this is something that I actually was anticipating. I had certain individuals in my company that we already anticipated they were going to leave based off of what their goals and their aspirations were heading. We had certain individuals that had dream jobs. Like there was an individual in my company who wanted to be a firefighter. Guess what? He just got accepted into firefighter school. I'm stoked for him. And we had another person in the company who wanted to be a site safety officer. He got accepted for the position. I'm stoked for him. When it comes down to my current employees though, a whole bunch of them are taking actually a bit of a vacation. And if you guys are watching this, you guys deserve it. You guys have been working hard. But what does this do for me? I don't have a lot of workers in today. Ebbs and flows in businesses. Sometimes you have 100 employees. Sometimes you might not have any. And you get to go back to the basics, which is always a great reminder. We have 2 projects today. Cleaning a daycare, which is gonna be a cool little commercial project. And we're doing a solar panel, our first solar panel cleaning of the year, because look at that, we got some beautiful sun. And to make sure that these solar panels run at perfect efficiency, we gotta clean these. So, just me and my media guy, Zach. We're gonna have a lot of fun. Let's get to it. You got it. Any power lines? No power lines. Okay, it's no worries. All is good. All is good. Yeah. Okay, so a whole bunch of work. We have our chops cut out for us today. I know I come here like almost every single day to drop off my kids, but when we're actually in the mindset of like what needs to actually get done, the building's a lot bigger than I remember. I know I'm in this building almost every day, but like when I'm actually here, it's like, that's a big roof. So gonna take care of all of the roof, all the gutters. I can see quite a bit of staining on the outside gutters. Maybe we have time to do that. And then there's tons of pressure washing that needs to get done. So all the walkways, all the parking lot, and then there's the playground for the little kids over there. There's the sandbox. There is no shortage of work. In fact, this could easily be, this could almost be a 2-day project, but we were forced to do it in 1 day, and we still got to get a solar panel project today. So definitely glad that our media guy Zach is here today. So big ups to you, the guy that's holding the camera right now. And yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun with this. So Zach, I'm probably gonna need you on the roof on this one with me so we can scrub it dub as quickly as we can. Let's get right into the work because we got lots of work to do. It is a toasty day today, hence why I stripped down a layer, and roof is almost all complete. We just have a little bit of this lower roof to do and then one small little hip roof. Roof will then be completed, which is convenient because it is lunch o'clock right now and I'm freaking starving. Yeah, so I said it was an easy day, but I did mention it was going to be physically demanding. I didn't think it was going to be this physically demanding. The moss is actually coming off pretty easy. There's just a lot, like a lot. This is one of the mossiest roofs we've done this year, and I'm not exaggerating. There's a lot of moss. But yeah, in terms of like bandwidth wise, my brain wise, it's like easy day. In terms of like physical labor, like it makes sense why I'm getting lunch now, because it's a little exhausting. In terms of like the rest of the day, it's 1 o'clock. We have to get this done, all of it, in 4 hours, and we still had a solar panel project to do. I worry we might have to push that solar panel project to tomorrow because there's still so much pressure washing. There's like at least 4 hours of pressure washing left, and I haven't even started the pressure washing. So a little bit concerned about that. Plus it's like we should get some of this pressure washing done before the parents get here as well. So yeah, I don't have that much more time to talk, so we just got to get to it. This is what's happening. Our next client didn't pick up the phone, but that's okay. It's kind of a blessing. We're just gonna push him into the schedule later. In fact, when he called me, he was like, yeah, just fit me in your schedule. Well, guess what? You're fitting into next week's schedule. Today, all we really have time to do is just the playground here. There's another playground on the other side. We're gonna spray the roof, and then we're gonna probably call it a day because it's 3 o'clock right now. We have to wrap up our day by 5. We're gonna actually have to finish all of this Monday. So there's just too much work to be done as there's too much traffic right now. As you can see, we have parents coming in now to pick up their kids. So it doesn't actually make sense for us to be doing any of this parking lot today. We're gonna finish up this playground right here. Shouldn't take much longer. Finish up the playground on the other side, quickly spray the roof, probably call it a day, get back over here on Monday. All right, so it is the next day now, and wanted to quickly talk about what happened. So we definitely won the basketball game, but that's not the point of this conversation. The point is actually reflecting on what happened yesterday. So yesterday, one could argue it was a setback. We had missing guys, turnover in the business, projects that took way too long, didn't get to another project. One could say that was a bad thing or a setback. Like, I can either look at things are happening to me or things are happening for me, because now I can see exactly what needs to be fixed. And that, quite frankly, is a gift. Point in case is it is a way for me to identify as a business owner where the cracks are in my systems. It identifies where my shortcomings are for my staffing, or where I need to reinforce my energy into building up the business. Because if one man not showing up is actually going to rattle my business, that's not just a staffing issue. That's an onboarding issue. That is a system issue. That is we don't have systems in place when things go wrong. The point of this is not to build a business when everything goes perfect, because
everything goes perfect when everything is perfect. The goal is to be able to build something that works even when things aren't perfect, when employees don't show up, or projects take too long, or we don't have enough water in the buffer tank. We got to make a system that is strong even through those dips and valleys. It gives me an opportunity to reflect that I need to continue to build stronger systems, an opportunity to just go back out there and get back to the basics. Other than that, be great, because nothing else pays. Peace.